Good morning. I am Sue Pickering, Soul Works by Sue Pickering. I welcome you here and I welcome you back, those that have been following me. Thank you again for all those comments. I do appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me. And thank you for continuing to follow the ones that keep getting notifications when I post. Thank you very much. Means a lot to me. Um, my mic wasn't working again. So I caught it. I was only a couple minutes in, but I pulled the first card and it's hostilities. So what I was getting was, I actually remember, what I was getting was, excuse me, um, there's this, I was getting that a wounded warrior and what has happened from your past that has brought you where you are today in this moment. Okay. I am feeling like there was some hostilities within yourself, as well as possibly someone at work that pulled you away from that work, a relationship that wasn't working, pulled you here. Um, some inner conflict, possibly for some of you. Everyone, it's going to be different. But there's just something within yourself that you were in a space that was you're not happy where you're at. There's something more out there. There's a bigger passion. There is also an aspect of with the wounded warrior, it's something that someone has said that you've taken on as your own. Okay. And then there's this guard up, and it's not that you have a guard. They're not showing me a guard, but they're showing me defensiveness. And you're feeling like you always have to fight your way to the top. You always have to, be in a space where I have to work hard to get where I'm going. It's a defender. It is a space where you've bought in that life is hard. You've bought in that you have to work really hard for your money. You've bought in that no one makes it to the top unless they fight for it. There's that shadow aspect of it. That wounded warrior is what's coming through, okay? New beginnings and passion. So what I'm feeling here is this aspect that, I feel like there is new beginnings and what has brought you here. Just really think about what has brought you here in this moment, that you made a decision from moving from here to here, and this new life that you've started. Sometimes we have to go through the lessons, we have to go through the they're saying calmness after the storm. They're saying this space of you've had to, not had to. It's this warrior that picks themselves up, and then you're going to have this new beginning because you've gone deep into discovering what has molded you to be who you are today and what has programmed you into being someone that you truly are not, and what you're not, what you were when you came to this earth, you were not who you are today because of all the programming. Motion. So she's just holding on. Like, I just feel like, and there's all this, I don't know, I'm seeing a current. It's not a current, but that's what they're showing me, is this aspect of this card, and she's holding on. But what they're showing me is it's time to let go. It's time to, it's like, you get on your knees and you just like, I'm done. I am done. I cannot fight this anymore. I need to be in allowance. I need to be in trust. I need to let go of all control. And as a warrior, we fight, we hold our ground, we stand in what we believe. We're in this energy of protection. And what they're showing me is you don't need to protect yourself. Let go. Let spirit protect you. Let the universe guide you. Let yourself be in allowance for all the beauty that can come. Yes, it's hard to let go. You can't do that overnight. It is in an aspect of being, and being in a space where you can be balanced and calm through any storm, that you don't feel like you have to defend yourself. When you get to a space, and this is what changed in my journey, I got into a space where I felt like I did not need to say my story. I felt like I did not need to, someone says something, I didn't have to rebuttal. I didn't have to give my opinion. I didn't have to, say what I know. And then you're just calm. You're in this space of, you're just you. You're just being. And when you can get to that space that you don't have to tell your story, you don't have to tell your thoughts, you don't have to tell those things, you are just in. You are wholeheartedly connected. And it's a beautiful space to be. I used to be commenting on Facebook. I used to be, being in that space that you need to be heard, per se. Okay. Yes, we all do need to be heard. I do believe that. But just catch yourself when you're in those spaces of, hey, I'm speaking up just to speak up. If you believe in something, you need to speak up. But this is not what that is about. This is about an energy of letting go of the past, letting go of, these things that brought us where we are, the hard things. It's like leaving a relationship and you keep talking about this person, how much they hurt you and how much this has happened, or this career, how bad the people were, or how bad your boss was, whatever this it retains to, okay? But you're living in the past. You're not in this future moment of creation, of, this new beginning, of following your passions, rather than, and yes, you need to feel the emotion of what has happened. You need to heal that emotion. You need to come to comfort with that emotion to move forward. Yes, but we can live in it every single day in our thoughts. And what I'm saying is, yes, deal with the pain, the hurt, all while you are creating this new life. It's like, yes, this has hurt me, but now where am I going? I am moving in a direction where I can picture myself healed from this pain. I can move forward and be in a new relationship, and really focusing on manifesting that. But if we are always this wounded person, we can't move forward as quick as we like. So we have to deal with those emotions. But if we stay in it and continue to talk about it, feel it, all of that, then we stay in the past and we're stuck in the past. Okay. And like I said, you have to still heal what you need to heal. Okay. This deck is calling me as I'm talking. Oh, that's too many. We will see. This is Voice of the Souls. This is a interesting. I don't often take this out. This can be a really a deck that feels harsh. Okay, messages of guidance. So really, really, really pay attention to those. And then this kind of flipped out, but it was on the bottom of the deck, so I'm taking it. You. So where are you not being centered? Where are you yourself not looking at all aspects of who you are? Where are you defending yourself? Where are you? This is a piece that you need to go inward with. This is a card that you need to go inward with. There's only a few of these black cards. The black cards are like more of the happy cards, where these can be like, this is can be a tough deck. It's got some, you need to look at you. It is your soul speaking. And yeah, anyway, enough about that deck. Yeah, so really listening to what spirit is saying in order for you to have this new beginning with these new passions, and really excuse me, sinking into who you are, where you need to be on this journey. Okay, we have, make sure that I gotta put my hand over this, Judgment. So, all of this, there's a family here. Just a minute. There's a family here. And what they're saying with the Judgment is, this is the flip side. Okay. Everything is coming to fruition for you. If you have, I don't remember which side these, if you have been working toward something and you do everything from your heart, from a space of love, kindness, that is what's going to show through. That is what what will show through for the Judgment. Okay, this is the flip side. So what they're telling me with this flip side is, you cannot run from, if you've done something wrong, you cannot run from, spirit knows if your intentions were pure or not. And they're not showing me that that is the case here, but just know that every step that you take in life, it comes back. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have to wait 10 years for all of your hard work to pay off and all of this beautiful manifestations coming in. It doesn't matter. It will come back to you. You have to be honest with yourself in all the things that you've done to get to where you are right now. And this warrior piece continues to come in with this. If you are constantly on a battle fighting people, that's coming back. You're going to continue to have that battle until you face it, until you really get to that space where you're in allowance for this beautiful world to come into your hands. Okay. And I can't, I'm taking both sides of these. I went to fix this card and I set the cards down and they're double-sided. So I'm taking both sides. Okay. So we have the 10 of Cups. This is the typical 10 of Cups. And the flip side. And what I'm getting from this is you rising up from this beautiful space. And this here is the one, this picture here in the 10 of Cups is the 1 of Cups up in the kind of the sky here. So just know that this cycle is coming to an end, but this beauty is coming for you. Okay. And with the Ace of Cups, this new emotion, this fulfillment, this rising up from what I'll call the ashes, is what is manifesting. Okay. Oh wow, look at that. The One of Cups. I didn't realize those two were together. And then this is the flip side. That is so amazing. But I probably shouldn't have. Oh well. I'm not holding it up for any longer. So this is like they're showing me with this One of Cups is allowing things to just flow, okay? Allowing things to just flow out of all these, these spots. Spirit is going to be giving you what you need, okay? And then hopefully they won't block me now because I didn't cover that. But there's a man waiting in the background here. So if you're looking for romance, it is coming. If you are looking for if this is related to career, it's coming. It is coming. And if it's related to both, you know that the Ace of Cups is about emotional fulfillment. uh, it's where you walk and what you do to find that peace, that inner peace, along this journey. And with the Ten of Cups, it's that emotional fulfillment. What are you working towards? What do you like? Focus on where you're going, what you want, and take action. Take action toward it, knowing that everything you do each day is going to bring you closer. Yes, there's healing. Um, I don't feel that healing is ever really done because we're always learning. We're here on earth to learn. This is school. Although it can be a hard school and tough, and not everyone has the perfect life. And and if you do have a perfect life, I'm very happy for you. But a lot of people who have that perfect life, they are in this mundane world where they do the same thing every day. And it's not that it's boring to have a perfect life. But I don't know. I'm always seeking to be better. I'm always seeking to learn. Yes, we need to come to spaces where we need to take a break from learning and healing and just be in moments. Yes, 100%. Um but yeah, just continuing to work through, when are you defending yourself? When are you trying to be the warrior? Okay? Where is this coming from? Yes, you need to take action, stand up, and get to where you're going. But your actions toward where you're going, is it coming from being wounded, or is it because you've healed and everything is good now? Ugh. King of Cups. Yes. It's like mastering this emotion that you have, being on top of the world. You know, Emotions are energy. Emotions tell us where we are at. Um, Emotions are energy. So, because they're energy, they are just that. It doesn't define who you are. If you are sad, it doesn't mean you are a sad person. If you are angry, it doesn't mean you are an angry person. It is that emotion of what has happened to you or what is going on in your world that is bringing up this energy. Okay? And always asking the questions. What is this emotion teaching me, telling me, wanting me to know? All of those questions. But with the King of Cups, he's mastered it. He knows. He's calm. He is just in tune with life, and he's enjoying it. So know that, this is where you're headed, and your life purpose. Amen. Isn't this why we're here? Is we're to find our purpose and live it and be in it, and all of those good things. Connectivity, being connected to, that card just came out of the deck. I was putting one away and it popped up, so I took it. uh Connecting to spirit, and being in a space where Everything is intertwined. Everything that happens here affects your life here. It does not matter. Nothing is separate from each other. None of us are separate from each other. Everything is connected. And I keep seeing the seahorse. And the seahorse, for me, when they show me the seahorse, this is, and the life purpose card came out at the same time. This is about being in service. This is about being in service to self, but also the world. So, I don't know if you're trying to find your purpose, but there's, for many of you on here, won't be for everyone. Your purpose is to serve people, to help people, to support people, however that looks in your world. Okay. Um, for those that are looking for a relationship, there's one coming, and it's going to be long. Like, it's going to be your um, lifelong partner, but they're also showing me it's going to happen through your life purpose. Okay. Whatever that is for you, if your life purpose is to, you know, however you serve people, that is where you're going to find this person. Okay. That won't be for everyone. And they're also showing me the third eye. It is going to start opening up for you. The third eye, you're going to start seeing things differently, because you're healing this wounded warrior aspect of yourself. Um, okay, your a sincere wish will be granted. Needle and thread, right? Take aim. It's just like you can't put the thread in the needle if you're not really concentrating and taking aim of where that thread is going to go, because it's not easy to get it in that needle, right? So those, your wishes are going to be granted. Lighthearted, carefree time, Jug. So remind yourself that, sometimes we do need to just be carefree at times and not be that wounded warrior, okay? Not having to defend ourselves, tell our story. Just be in it. Just enjoy it. Embrace it. All of those things, okay? Whoa. And they're saying you can't pour from an empty cup as well. I mean, that's kind of that's, everyone kind of knows that. But they're just saying, um, precarious, be precarious, precision. So where are you aiming? Where are you where are you where are you going? Where are you going? Honoring yourself. Coming from a space of, you have had a journey. You have had these things that have happened. And in order to find this passion, in order to not be wounded and defend, when you are yourself, you don't have to defend yourself. You get to a space, you don't have to tell your story. You get to that space, and you don't have to tell your story to be accepted. I'm not saying that your story isn't worth being heard. That is not what this means. There's a time and a place. We all need to tell our story. So please don't take it as you're not worthy of being heard, or you're not worthy of telling your story, because we all have um, something to learn from everyone's story and grow from our own story. But what I'm saying is, your story does not always need to be heard. Because when we're telling it, are we telling it to relive everything? Are we telling it to, you know, be in a space where we are wanting to be heard only because we want to be heard? I hope that makes sense. It's kind of deep. I'm trying to explain it, but you just get to a space when you don't need to say what you know to people. Not everyone, yes, we need to help guide people. We need to, you know, all of those things. But there comes a time when it's like, just be space. Just be space. Okay. They're just showing me with this will help with this brand new beginning. This will help with you finding your passion because you're in tune rather with now rather than what has happened in the past. Okay. One more. Oh, two more. Ghost dance. Oh, you got 22, number 22 twice. And you got stand still. So what I'm hearing is going within, really being still when you need to connect with that inner fire, that inner passion. Look at all that orange and fire, kind of in the background. This is like they're telling me a Kundalini experience for some of you is coming, or you've had one. um this just new connection to your whole body, your whole DNA, your whole self. And this is part of ascension. Some people actually have a physical Kundalini experience where they feel everything lit up within them and they have this experience. I did not have that. I am more of the download person where I get information and I just know and do. Okay. I've met a lot of people that have had an actual Kundalini experience. Pretty profound and cool stories. Okay. But there's something to be said about, letting go of the hostility, um, and all of that. And ghost dancers, this is what I am getting from this card is this is who you are. This is going deep into yourself. Who are you? This is you. What do you need to see about yourself? What do you need to know about yourself in order to be continuing on this legacy of knowingness, of this energy of who you are, this beautiful light? Who is it? If you do not be still to discover what this warrior, this wounded person is, it's really hard to leave a legacy. It's really hard to um, be who your soul is calling to be, who you truly, truly are. And when we can go through all of that, we can see that we are on our life purpose. And it just stands true to who we are. And it tells us this is your path. And yes, our paths change day to day, minute to minute sometimes. Um, but it's all about this emotional fulfillment. This is what the end is, this emotional fulfillment, and a new cycle begins. But when you find that emotional fulfillment, that new cycle begins, and you still have all these gifts, you still have all of this fulfillment to bring into the next cycle. And that's what it's about. We learn what we need to learn from each lesson, and we bring that into helping us get through the next lesson. But I can say, for me personally, doing the work has brought me into when I have a lesson coming at me, I know to go into it. I don't wait for it. I go into it. I discover what I need to discover, and I heal and I move, and I have pieces of it that have brought me back to my soul. I have all the things, all the tools now to work through these emotions that come, these emotional hits. You get to a space where you know when you need to speak, you know when you need to defend, you know when you need to not defend. Like it is an aspect of being rather than having to always heal or having to always manifest or having to, like, there's both ends of the spectrum. But when we can just be in it, dream and live and discover and still heal at the same time, it's so expansive. It is so big. And know that, all of this justice is coming. All of it is coming. It's like when we do the hard work, the internal work, the universe pays us off with so many things. And it's beautiful. That is it. Thank you for today. I hope this resonated. And if you have any questions, please message me or comment, because it was kind of a deep one. Thank you very much and have a magical day. Much love.